Hello guys! In today's video, we're gonna talk about the transportation in Mexico City. This card is a key to this transportation system. Using this card, you can take metro, metro bus, bus RTP, trolley bus, cable bus, and ecobici. My biggest fascination with the transportation system here, it's not just the system itself, but it's the design. What I mean is the graphic work of Lance Wyman. This guy first designed in 1968 all the graphics for the Olympic Games in Mexico City. And later next year, when the first 3 lines of metro were open and there were like 48 subway stations, he also designed the identity and all of the graphic designs for the subway system. Now the subway system has around 200 stations, and they also have a lot of stations for Metrobus and all other means of transportations. They were still designed by the same bureau, and this card was also redesigned by him recently. So he makes that graphic design for transportation system since 1969. I'm also a big fan of New York City subway system, and there is a very cool book, New York Subway System Graphics Manual Standards or something like that, where they gather together all of the icons, symbols, and all of the graphics of the New York City subway system. I spent a lot of time trying to find a book like that, or at least a website that's gonna collect and have all of the information about the Mexico City transportation system, and I didn't find. So please, if you know something, share with me in the comment below. And now, let's get into the video. Mexico City's subway system is the second largest system in North America. The first one is in New York City. The first line was opened in 1969. Right now, the subway system has 195 stations and 12 lines. If we're gonna compare to the biggest one in New York City, New York City has 478 subway stations and 36 lines. And this fare, the price is 5 pesos. This is like 25 cents. And the price didn't change since 1995. Another interesting fact is that 10 lines have the rubber tires, so the subway station is much more quiet. There is also a very unique subway station where you have a pyramid inside here. So basically they excavated this pyramid when they were excavating the tunnel for subway, and because this pyramid was not known before to Spanish and everybody else after them, it means that it was really preserved very well. So we have a pyramid in good condition here. In Mexico City subway, you also have these special cars for women. There are first 2 or 3 cars, and usually at the beginning of the station, you also can see that there is a special entrance that says only women can pass by it, and usually there is a police officers who looks that no man can get into those cars. Some subway trains have these connections that you can go from one car to another car, but some of them don't have it. You have like a single car. I noticed that those that have connection are Bombardier company, and these are made in Mexico. Also, Bombardier trains have the metal polished seats. These have the plastic, and for example in this case, green seats. I like subway in Mexico City. It's not very nice, but it's decent, it's fast, and it's interesting to ride. So if you're into subway systems and you like to ride, I would really recommend you to try it. It's pretty fun. The next public transportation is cable car. Cable car is a lot of fun. I really like it. It's very clean, very modern seats, nice design, good speed. You can see the city around you. You can see what's going on behind you, underneath you, on the roofs. Like, that's probably my favorite mean of transportation so far in Mexico City. Very beautiful blue cabins, man. I love it. It's really, really awesome. You can see far away on all of the mountains around. And it's not hot here. Maybe it's not a hot day today, but it's really nice weather. I love it. Honestly, I didn't expect this is such a long climb because I've been riding it probably for 15-20 minutes and it's only in the middle of the way, and wow, I'm very, very impressed. This is a lot of work to build this. It's probably cost a lot of money. And I can only imagine how great it is for the people who live here, because this is like outskirts of Mexico City. It's pretty far away from subway or anything else, and there's a lot of traffic here. So this is a great alternative route for people, and also for them that's a lot of opportunities to get to work to the city, to earn more money. So I think this cable car is just unbelievable idea. And also it's electric, which means there are no need for buses to move all these people into the city, so there is less traffic, less pollution. I'm just really love this idea. I think this is my favorite thing in Mexico City, the cable bus. There is also a connection station here, so you can see that you can take another cable car and go on the mount. I'm not sure if I will go there. I will ask them if there is anything interesting there. And this is a really nice mount. Maybe there are some cool views there, but maybe I'll just continue going. Look how amazing is that. If you have a vision problems, you still can go following the tiles, and then you have the map where you can touch and understand where you go and all of the connections. I think this is really modern and very well done. So I actually got to the connection on Tlaxpaxco. We're going on the top of this mountain. I saw that this is a Doppelmayr system. I think it's German. I don't want to be wrong, but I'm not sure. This is usually what's used on the lift for ski resorts all over the world. And this line is very fresh. I saw that it's made in 2020, which makes it just like 2 years old. That's why I'm not surprised it's so new and looks so good. Looks so interesting here, but to be honest, I'm not even sure if that's safe area or not. Doesn't seem like to be safe, but maybe it's totally okay neighborhood and I'm just exaggerating. So I'll see at the end stop. Maybe I'll go and see the neighborhood itself. So we're on the top of the mountain here, and actually I asked if that's dangerous neighborhood or not. They said like it's kind of dangerous, but I still want to walk around to see how people live here, what's interesting around, you know, because I mean, when am I gonna have another chance to see a real life in Mexico City? By the way, very interesting point here that with this card you can also use the restroom here. I know that this video is about transportation, but let me just walk a little bit around here and show you the mercado. As you see, you can buy here frogs, snakes, a lot of fish. That iguana that you saw was 300 pesos. Jesus, $15 for iguana. This is ridiculous. That was interesting. I never seen before that someone would put tamales in bread.
muy sabroso.
I really like these markets and food in Mexico City. It's so simple and it's so good and people are so nice and kind here. It's time to go back to a cable car and explore more of the transportation in Mexico City. Cable car was really amazing, and now it's time to explore the next mean of transportation, and it's gonna be Metrobus. Metrobus is really nice system. It was opened in 2005. It changed just a regular bus system here, and as you see here you have a platform. The doors are located very high so you can enter this bus only from the platform. It has the selected bus lines, which means that it goes very fast. And actually Metrobus is like a real predator here in the city. You have to be very careful because the selected lines for Metrobus could go other direction. Let's say if you have a big street that goes just one direction, the very last line can be only for Metrobus and just for one direction. There is also another type of Metrobus, and it goes on the Paso de la Reforma. I'm not sure, maybe there are other lines, but this is the Metro bus that you can actually board from the street, and it has 2 stories, so probably you can get on the 2nd floor and enjoy the views of Paso de la Reforma. Let's try to find a bus stop here and check it out. That was fun. Unfortunately, there were a lot of people, so I didn't enjoy it. And the 2nd floor is very low, so I cannot even very low, so I cannot even stand up there. But I mean, it's fun. It's a nice bus for the center because I believe here you cannot do the selected lines for Metrobus, so that's a good solution. And still nice bus, pretty new, but no AC there and a lot of people. This card also allows you to rent bicycles. The government program is called EcoBici. Those are these red bikes with a small front wheel, and actually I'm not gonna rent it right now because I don't need it, but this is a pretty nice bike. You can see them all over the city. They have a lot of stations. There are other bike share programs here like WeBike or MoBike, but they are like per specific neighborhoods or something, and this bike system covers the biggest square footage of the city. Looks like nice bike. I've seen people using it, but I can't say anything about it as I didn't try it. I have to say the trolley bus are really comfortable. I like it a lot. From the things is that they don't have AC. They basically open window for ventilations. Another thing is that the seats that is only for women are on the back of the trolley bus, because in the metro bus they're at the front. I would wish they would have also the third doors on the back. That would be much more comfortable to navigate through the trolley bus. They have system for disabled person to get on the trolley bus, but it's manual, just this yellow door in the middle. So they don't have the pneumatic system to lower for the people with disabilities. Very clean, very quiet. It costs 4 pesos for a ride. Some of them are 2 pesos for a ride. I had those lines, I took those lines before. And I know, it's good. I like to use it, and I used it before. I use it now, and I will also use it in the future because trolley bus use the electricity, which is great for environment. There is no pollution in Mexico City due to them. So very cool mean of transportation. I give the thumbs up for them. The green bus is RTP, Red de Transporte de Pasajeros. This bus costs 5 pesos, and it seems like it's just a regular bus. It has 98 routes throughout the city, and it looks like a very nice bus because first of all, it's Volvo. I can see that at the front it has the pink seats, which means that it's only for women and kids. What else? Windows are open, so it also doesn't have AC. I don't think there is any transportation that has AC in Mexico City. And a lot of people don't think it's hot here. Let's wait until it gets to the stop and we'll take a ride. I like how tall is this bus. I like how this bus has the opening for the wheelchairs that you can get up, but this is not automatic. Even though still cool, it has this space and everything for people to get on wheelchair on the bus. Transportation here, it's not only Movilidad Integrada. There are a lot of other means of transportations, like the private buses, the other routes of buses. Oh my god, those camiones, it's like a cultural experience here in Mexico City. So if Metro bus is a predator in this city, camiones are like hyenas. They're always in bad mechanical shape, a lot of noise, doors never close. If it's not full, doors don't close for ventilation, but in the rush hour it's full that people are like sticking out of this and the door cannot be closed. There is no good ventilation, as I said. It's really low ceiling that I had to be like that, and I don't know, it costs 5 pesos. I don't understand why people have to take that if you can compare it to all other transportation like trolley bus, metro bus. Maybe metro bus and trolley bus and subway don't cover all of the city and some people have to use this, but it seems like a lot of people are using camiones despite they're so uncomfortable, noisy, and everything that I mentioned about. Please let me know why you guys use it, because I mean, it's cool to take one-time ride and be like, hell man, but I would not take this thing every day.
Aparte la chica si trae un look extraordinario, con las gafas en el pelo nos viene tirando barrio. Aparte ya viste trae un lindo reloj, pero por el tamaño es brújula, casi despertador.
Another great way to move around the city is the rental shared scooters Econduce. You can take them pretty much anywhere in the central part of Mexico City and rent it for a little bit of money, and they're like for one person and for 2 people. For example, this one, dark gray, is for 2 people. Those are electric scooters. Helmets are here inside. You need to have all the time the internet connection, because when you park them, you need to take a picture that you parked them and upload in the app. Also, please check if you're using this scooter where you're going, because maybe it's not covered by the map and you will not be able to leave your scooter at the destination where you're going. And of course, Uber. But in Mexico City, you don't have only Uber. There is Didi and Beat. Beat is actually a very cool app where you can get a Tesla, and sometimes when Uber gets very expensive, you can look in another app like Beat and find yourself a nice Tesla for less money than Uber. Thank you very much for watching this video. Please put the thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, don't forget to put the bell notification, and into the next one.